Okay, welcome back again. So this time, this is part 2 of our Google Classwork. So this time, we will have to add a quiz assignment. So on the quiz assignment, the only difference is that it opens a blank quiz form. Okay, but on the other hand, on the right side, still the same. You have points, due, date and time, then topic, rubric. And still the same here. We have assign, schedule, save, draft. Okay, so that's the difference of the assignment and the assignment using quiz assignment. Okay, so now add some here. Example. Okay, so in this title we have exercise number 2, then followed by the instruction. So the instruction is this one. Okay, so then we have to attach some sample here. Okay, so but before that, so instead of blank quiz, so we'll try to add some here. Okay, so instead of form, blank quiz form, so let's try to delete that one, and instead, okay, so add a Google Docs here. Okay, so then create a Google Doc here. Okay, let's try to add that one by copy and pasting example here. Okay, new. Then we have to copy this one. Then let's go back in here, then paste our previously copied sample image here. Okay, so save it. No, automatically it will be saved, but here we will have to write a name in here, title in here. Okay, so the title is, okay, title is exercise number 2. Then we will be closing that one, so automatically save. Okay, here we have student can view, student make a copy. If you want to make a copy to every student, which means every student can have a copy of this file. Okay, but if you want, the student can only view this file, or if you want, students can edit that file. You can also choose one of which. Okay, so but here we'll have students can view only that file. Okay, so I'll choose now here student can view this file, or student make a copy for each student. So let's try to see if what is the difference between students can view and students can make a copy. Okay, make a copy for this file. So we have untitled document, but normally it is already assigned a title or a name on this. So let's try to have some points here. Okay, so assigned to all students. So the due date is, for example, like that. Okay, topic will be placed on under assignment, quizzes, and exam. Okay, so here we have this file. Okay, so assign. Okay, so after assigning this file, all this post. Okay, so under quiz assignment, so we have here, okay, number 2, exercise number 2. Okay, so that is the Google Docs that we have created. Last time we don't have the Google Docs, but this time we have Google Docs created. Okay, nothing turned in, so assign to 3 of your student. Let's check to 1 of my student. So under Andre Loxine. Okay, let's try to check this one. So here is the assignment. Okay, I mean the exercise that we have created. So if the student wants to check what is in this file, you can view this file. Okay, but this time it is automatically assigned to every student. So the students has a copy of this file, every student. So which means if he has a copy of this file, he or she can attach his answer here. Okay, so that's the difference. So you can attach his answer here. For example, answer number 1. Okay, answer number 2. Sorry. Answer number 2. Okay, so let's try to check on the account 2 of other students. Okay, so let's try to close this one. So then we'll open another account. So for example, the account of Amara Smith. Okay, so the account of Amara Smith, let's check. Classwork. Okay, so you have here exercise number 2. So under exercise number 2, we have Amara Smith exercise number 2. As you can see, this is a different copy. Like on this, we have andrelauxin exercise number 2. So automatically, it is named under the name of that student. Okay, so let's try to check this one. Okay, there's nothing in here. So which means the student can now add his or her answer here, different from the answer of his classmates. Okay, number 2. So that's why. So we have a separate copy so that every student will have its own answer for that specific copy. Okay, so let's try to close that one, or if you want, you can open the work of andrelauxin also. Okay, so he has a different answer from the answer of Amara Smith. Okay, so different copy of each file. So we'll close this one. So we'll close this one also. So we have 2 open students accounts. So on the student account of exercise number 2, you have andrelauxin exercise number 2, then you have Amara Smith exercise number 2. But normally, this student did not turn in his or her answer. So but what will happen to the teacher's account? Let's try to check on the teacher's account, exercise number 2. Okay, nothing turned in. But if you view the assignment, okay, so you will now see the answer of andrelauxin and the answer of Amara Smith. As you can see, there is something here, but in this case, Christian Sanchez, nothing here. Okay, so if you want to know what is the answer of andrelauxin, so he will click the file and he now can view the answer. Okay, so let's check the answer of Amara Smith. So we have also the answer of Amara Smith. Okay, so that's the comparison between viewing a file only and creating a copy to each student. Okay, so we have here Christine Sanchez, nothing in here because she did not answer it yet. Okay, so but here turned in, no, so nothing turned in, no one turned in rather. Okay, so let's go back to the classwork, okay, of that specific exercise. Okay, so that's how you will check on how to create a separate copy of a file for each student. So that is very useful when it comes to students' answer. So automatically, it gave a document to each student. So let's try another one. Create a quiz assignment. But this time we will be using Google Forms. Okay, so let's try to have some example here. So you have quiz number 1. Instruction is, it will depend on you what will be your instruction. So answer the following form listed below. Follow the instructions on that form. Okay, so then we will create or click that form, blank form. So here you have a form. Okay, so no thanks. So either you rename that form. Example, you have quiz number 1. So coverage chapter 1 and 2. Okay, so which means the students will write his or her name here first. Okay, so let's try to make it as a required one. So let's try to add. Question is this one. Okay, so then the option is either down checkbox or file. So let's try to add just a short answer also. Okay, so because that is sort of fill in the blank. So let's try to add more, duplicate. Okay, add more question here. Okay, so overwrite that file or that example question. Okay, and another one. Third question, that is also short answer, and another one. Okay, so that is number 4. Okay, number 4. So that could be short answer. Last number. Okay, so that is the last number. So we have short answer also. So we'll be requiring that one, also this one, also this one, and this one. Okay, so number 1 is also required. Okay, so next we have to have our key answer. So let's try to have our key answer for number 1. Okay, so our key answer here is this one. So you can either mark all other answer incorrect. Okay, so you can mark that one. You can add feedback also. You can add points here, so I'll add 1 point here. Okay, so then for number 2, so we have key answer also. Okay, so that is the answer for number 2. The next is we'll mark all other answers incorrect also. Then we'll add points here. So make it done. Okay. So let's go to number 3, key answer. Okay, so this is our key answer. Then 1 point, then done. Number 4. Okay, key answer here. Okay, so 1 point again. So done. Okay, so if it is okay, So you have done, you have checked all the required needed information for your questions here. And it's up to you to save this or to confirm this. Okay, so you have total points 4. Responses, nothing here. So this is the first quiz that we have using Google Form. So then you can preview it if you want, so that you can check if it is okay. Okay. You can type in here, the answer here, answer here, answer here. Okay, then answer here. So let's check, let's submit. Okay, view score, or you can submit other response. Okay, so that will depend on you. So you can omit this one, submit another response if you want, or view score. You can eliminate also this one because okay, it's a view score. Okay, so but we'll eliminate submit another response. So in here, so we have the answer of that sample quiz that we take. Okay, so let's try to check, okay, the options here. Preview, then we have settings. So collect email addresses. If you want, you can collect, so meaning each student should have to sign in before getting the quiz. Then you have here limit to 1 response, so meaning the students cannot take a response greater than 1, okay, more than once. So edit after submit, he or she can edit the quiz before submitting, so this is very good. So if he or she has the time, so you can edit the quiz. Okay, say summary chart text, so we'll not check that one. Presentation, show previous bar, shuffle question order. You can do this, okay, so that each question will appear to every student's a different one. Okay, then you can either place a confirmation message here. Then if this is a quiz, because this is a quiz, so we'll have to enable this. Okay, immediately after each submission, release grade. So if you want, you can do that, or if you don't want, you can choose this later after manual review. Okay, so if you want to have a quiz that would not be available, the answer that would not be available to each student, or if you want to have a quiz that will not leak the answers to other students, so you could click this one. Okay, then respondents can see missed questions, correct answer. So because after manual review, so you can view this. This is okay. Okay, because this is later for after manual review. But if you do this, he or she can share the answers. Okay, so let's not do that. So let's save this one. So after filling all the settings, let's save that one. So then we will clear the response. Okay, so delete all responses, testing responses. Okay, so you have this final quiz of yours. Okay, so let's now close this quiz, this form. Okay, let's now close this one also. Then we have a blank quiz. Okay, that quiz was already saved. Let's try to add points here. This one is only 5 points. Then let's have to add a due date and time here. Let's add to assignment quiz and exams. Then let's assign it now. Okay, so we have here quiz number 1. So then let's go back to the student's account. Let's check on the student's account. Okay, Let's find out if the quiz was already there. So mark of ignorance or blessed, so the quiz is not available here. So let's try to refresh that one. Let's try to refresh also on the other student. Okay, let's go back here. So you have here quiz number 1. So quiz number 1, let's show what is the quiz number 1 for this student, Andre Locsin. Okay, let's check that one. Okay, so let's try to edit that one. So by clicking this one. Okay, so the problem here is that you have to write the name, but this one is not an email. So we'll check the response validation. So this is number greater than. Okay, so this is not number greater than, this is text contains. Okay, so let's save that one. Okay, close. Let's go back, save. Okay, so let's also refresh this one. Refresh also to the other accounts of the student. Okay, so go back to the student Andre Locsin. So try to, because this is a quiz, so this is required. The email address is required because this is a quiz, valid email address. Okay, write your name, etc. So let's try to go back here again. So email address, andrealocsin@gmail.com, your name. Okay, because it's shuffle, so this time the name appears here. Okay, Andre Locsin. Okay, your answer here. Let's try to type anything here for the answer. Okay, then let's submit. Okay, what happened? Edit response. So you can still edit the response because we have set here. Okay, so collect email, then we have limit response, edit after submit. So that's why we have here edit your response. Okay, so email also. So it was already given here, the email, and the responses, then the name. Okay, so we'll close that one. So after this, after the student submitted his or her answer, then the teacher will have to check. Okay, so we'll close this one. So on the quiz, the teacher will check now the answer of the student. So one turned in. So let's check this. So, but automatically, once the students have submitted the quiz is turned in automatically also. So we have one student turned in, Andre Locsin. Andre Locsin is turned in. So quiz number 1. Okay. For Andre Locsin, we have 5 here. But actually, when you view the score of Andre Locsin here, you edit it, and you check the score of the student. So as you can see here, we have one response. Then the score is 1 also, 1 count, 0 score. Okay, so because he did not answer it, he answered it in a different way. Okay, different answers. Okay, so let's try to check on the account of this student, Amara Smith. Okay, so let's try to answer that one. So email address, Amara Smith, then response. Okay, so the answer is this one. And number 2, principal situation when data have to be stored. So the answer is this one. Then your name. Okay, then answer in this one. So the answer is, okay, that one. The answer is this one. So let's try to check. So we have another one. What happened? We have skipped one answer, okay? So one question rather. So let's try to answer this. Okay, so the answer is this one. Okay, let's now submit the answer. You can open the assignment or edit your response again. Okay, open the assignment. So you have already answered that portion. So you have 5 points. Okay, due October. So your work turned in automatically. No work attached. So let's try to find out in the teacher's account. Okay, so under the teacher's account, this one is the teacher's account. Classwork. Then view assignment. Let's try to find out. We have 2 now. So Amara Smith had turned in. So let's check. Let's edit this one so we can view the responses. Okay, so we have 2 now. Okay, so we have only one correct answer here by Amara Smith. What is that? So we have here. Okay, score, answer. Not released. Okay, 2 responses. Okay, so those are the responses. Okay, so which means they have done the quizzes, okay, by using Google Form. So let's end that right now. Let's go back here and on the classwork. Okay, so next we'll be using the questions for that specific purpose.